So let's talk about the unknown, because I don't know how far we're gonna reach, if we will reach the unknown. Such as interstellar travel, and so let's talk about the Big Bang. What could have caused that? Could have been maybe aliens, alien technology, alien weapons that caused that. Because if our universe is one but many, aliens existed for our universe, and time and space exists in our universe and another universe, time and space. Because we have planets older than Earth, younger than Earth, pale universes, multiverses. Or could have been unknown elements and forces. Um, and I think when we die, it's like if you shot yourself in the head. Because to me, death would be like you're born when you're in your mom's stomach. Nobody remembers that, right? I think that's how death would be. You'll feel it, but you won't know you're dead because time, existence, your brain is gone, and there's no proof of a soul. Um, you'd be invisible and you'd be dead. Hence the word death. I mean, it would be like you won't even know you're dead. You know what I'm saying? But if there is, for some chance that you die and you go to another universe, then this means that we are with the universe. You know, the stars exploded, all the elements in our body are atoms. We are the universe. And this means there's a higher species that probably has something to do with us existing, which would be aliens. Um, some kind of aliens. If aliens created the Big Bang, if aliens had something to do with our cells, our advancements, because cells so complex, DNA. Um, you know, people say we're just machines, but without a soul. But we're not machines, really. We're human beings. We're not robots. We're human beings, biological machines with characteristics and traits of existence to think, comprehend, understand. We're not robots, and we're not animals. We're advanced species. And if this is all true, I think aliens have probably something to do with our existence. Because remember, we're talking about whatever you want to call it, slime to all our transformations. Just imagine, you know? People say, how can that come up normally? Well, the answer is probably different species have something to do. If we are a genetic experiment from these aliens, this can all explain it. That's why probably we can explain the Big Bang now. It's alien forces, alien technology, you know, alien stuff that we can't even comprehend and imagine to create so many stuff. And if Stephen Hawking and Neil deGrasse Tyson says they're gonna put up the CERN Hadron Collider in March 2015, Stephen Hawking's afraid that it'll obliterate the whole universe. If our universe died, then does other universe just come into existence and replace our universe? So, if we really are connected to the universe, I think aliens have something to do with us. You know, um, I really do. Um, and if it's not aliens, it's just unknown elements, forces, um, maybe a part of evolution. The big, from slime to all the way now, that missing part of that evolution that we don't know. And aliens is always going to be plausible because, you know, we we have planets younger than Earth, older than Earth, universes, parallel dimensions, parallel universes, multiverses, habitable planets, just like Earth. Planets habitable in the Milky Way now in our star system. And and the fact that we exist and we got to experience this part of the universe out of all odds and circumstances. What happened if aliens had something to do with all this? You know what I'm saying? Now, how far we'll get to the unknown, I don't know. You know, we're gonna go to Jupiter, see, then we're going to Mars, but so what they're gonna do is on CERN 2015, on March, they're gonna try. I hope it works. They're gonna try to recreate the Big Bang. You know, if that succeeds, that's gonna be huge. I mean, it might be, you know, in our lifetime, the universe will be a mystery because probably won't have enough time to explain it all. But maybe not. If we can go to these, well, let's, you know, we're doing one step at a time. See what we find on Jupiter. Scientists are pretty sure they said there's alien life out there, so that's gonna be huge. Not only that, Milky Way galaxy have little planets in our star system that we can go to as well. And then maybe we can find out the Big Bang and origin of species. So maybe we can explain these mysteries in our lifetime. Now, the thing people say, religion gives answers to science that can't. I disagree because religion just says like, God just created everything. Just, you know, God spoke this. God created things. You know, God did this, the planet, the moon, you know, the stars, and God created animals. That doesn't explain. If religion did explain, it would say, well, you know, it would be more specific to say how we exist. You know, people say religion, science can't answer what questions religion can, but religion doesn't answer. This is God did it all. How is that explaining anything? How does that explain how we exist? It doesn't explain anything. You know, I mean, basically, you have to believe to go to heaven, and if you don't, you go to hell. How does this explain our existence? It doesn't explain anything. I don't know where people get this from. Doesn't explain anything. If there was an explanation of existence, it would be like, well, we landed on Mars, and then aliens had something to do with our creation of some sort, or forces manipulating, combined together to create from a whole different missing link of the evolution from the slime process. That would explain why we exist. The religion doesn't explain anything. So I don't understand why. I mean, all the religion says God did it all. How does it explain anything? Big deal. That's not a good explanation. So I think it's ridiculous concept of heaven and hell because of people who don't even care for religion. Well, who cares about heaven and hell? Because science is only the pathway to truth, and there's no heaven and hell. So, that's all made up. You know, Hawkins said there's no God, and the more we find it out, that's just God's gaps. We'll find out more. To me, for how we exist would be either aliens had something to do with our creation. Maybe there's a tablet or something that we can talk to the aliens and see why we exist, why the universe is. Then we can find out the answer. Religion can't even answer that. So I don't know why people say religion answers questions that can't. Religion doesn't do anything. It just says God did it all. That's so. That's so it's either going to be a couple things. You die, and it's like you're born. You don't even know you're dead. You're just dead. You can't feel. You can't sense. Your brain is dead. You're just invisible, dead. You know. Or you die, and you go to another universe. And I know that seems really freaky and a stretch. And this is, if that's true, then this aliens probably has something to do with the universe existing, a lot of things in space, and even us. So I think that's probably, um, and if that's the truth, if this proves that the aliens had something to do with us, and then we are the universe. The universe is us because of these aliens. So I think that's what it's about. Um, yeah, that's what I think. But you know what? Let's see if we find the cause of the Big Bang. Let's see if what the real answer is. These are like my guesses of existence and why we exist and universe and life after death. But I guess we'll see how it really turns out. You know, maybe it's simpler than I'm thinking. Maybe the Big Bang's nothing to do with aliens. Maybe it's just unknown energy, unknown elements out there. That's not even alien. And but Aaron Ross said if we solve the Big Bang, it's going to be very complex. He said it's going to be mind blowing. So I'm thinking, think about it. All that stuff, all this stuff came from that Big Bang. But what caused that? To me, that's the point of something really highly advanced. And I would say it's aliens, some alien technology, maybe alien weapon, alien force. That's what I'm thinking. Because if our universe is one but many, and there was multiple Big Bangs, prior to ours, you know, time and space for different, universes. And that's why maybe we're not solving it because it's something really bizarre, alien stuff. Something that science has never ever found. Alien type shit. So I'm serious. So I'm wondering how it's gonna turn out. Peace.